Tesla just came out with their quarterly projections, and it looks like they're going to have 250,000 vehicles delivered this quarter alone. 250,000 vehicles delivered this quarter alone. Last year, the entire year, they only delivered 500,000. In fact, they were just shy of 500,000. So record deliveries, yet you still have to wait 6 months if you want to get a new one. You order a Model Y today, you're looking at March. You order a Model 3 today, you're looking at March, April. You order a Model S Plaid, and you're lucky you get it next year. They're talking about the refreshed Model X, but who knows when that's actually going to come. They've even recently leaked Cybertruck information, Cybertruck videos. Some people took videos of a Cybertruck in a parking lot. It looks like Tesla employees in the video, but nonetheless, it shows a vehicle with no handles on it. Apparently the car is going to recognize you when you approach and open the door for you. We'll see how that works out. And there's even some more information on the 4680 battery. Apparently it's already there. They're already working on it. So this and more to come. Sit back, relax. You guys are watching the Tall Tesla Guy. So we're going to start right out with the record deliveries. 250,000 deliveries this quarter. 250,000 is a huge mark. It's a huge mark for Tesla. In fact, it's a huge mark for any auto manufacturer this year alone. With chip shortages, with product shortages, with employee shortages, companies are struggling to even meet a quarter of their projections or a quarter of their goals, and Tesla has surpassed it by 10-15%. This is the largest quarter that Tesla's ever had. In fact, the entire year last year, Tesla only delivered and sold 500,000 vehicles. So they're on pace already to surpass the entire year last year with still an entire quarter left this year. So it's huge, it's huge, it's hugely exciting. It's exciting for the company, it's exciting for the company moving forward. However, we're still noticing if you go online right now today to try to buy a car, Model Y, Model 3, you're waiting 6 months for it. 6 months, which is a long time to wait. It's almost too long for some people to wait, especially if they want a new vehicle. And then with Tesla, selling and producing and delivering so many vehicles, it makes you wonder why they can't keep up with the demand, or it's just an indication the demand is so high that nobody could keep up with it. Either way, love our Tesla. We would, it's well worth the wait, I can tell you that, if you're waiting the 6 months to get it. So it can actually be a really big pill to swallow, especially if you need a car now. It might deter people from buying a Tesla, at least waiting for one. There's an aftermarket. You can buy them used. You can buy used Teslas. The price is through the roof is one thing you're going to notice if you go on there and look for them. Just because they know a supply and demand. People are buying them. People are buying them. People are buying them. So, on top of this, though, they're actually opening up their second factory. Giga Austin is going online. In fact, they've seen Tesla Model Ys rolling off there. Giga Shanghai is rolling off Tesla Model Ys. So it makes you wonder why they can't keep up with it. They can't keep up with their production, though Elon did notice. He sent out his quarterly announcement to all employees saying this is going to be the most important delivery quarter that we ever have, all this kind of stuff, kind of rallying the troops are trying to. So, they know that there's a problem. They know that there's an issue. I'm sure they love the fact that they can charge whatever they want for the cars. However, they want people to buy them. They want to, increase their market share, and they're actually going to be, kind of dwindling it a little bit with such a shortage in supply. Hopefully with Giga Austin going online, hopefully with the Giga Press working and activated, everything like that down there, they'll be able to kind of grab onto the demand that they have and kind of get in front of it a little bit. I can't imagine moving into 2022 that people are going to be excited waiting till summer and the fall to get their new car, just like they are now. I feel like once chip shortages go away, once labor forces kind of balance it out a little bit, and once the factories are online, there should be no reason for the delays, and hopefully things go back to 1 or 2 weeks to get your new vehicle versus having to wait 6 months. But who knows? It's kind of time will tell, I guess. And then, with Giga Austin going online, we're actually seeing more and more leaks of the Cybertruck. Now, unfortunately for you, those of you that were holding out for a traditional style design truck, it's not going to be that, right? So if you don't like the real radical design angles, the steel color, the rolled steel design of the Cybertruck that he showcased almost 2 years ago now, you're not going to like it going forward, because that's actually what he's going to launch. He talked about changing the specs a little bit, making it a little bit smaller, because unfortunately it didn't fit in a standard garage. Things like that, but that's not going to change the exterior design of the car. So if you don't like the way that it looked before, you're not going to like it now. However, to the tune of over 1 million pre-orders. Now, granted, those pre-orders, the down payment, the deposit was refundable, but nonetheless, to the tune of 1 million pre-orders, people do like the way that it looks. at least from the start. You know, if everybody were to take delivery, that would surpass the entire year's delivery on all their other cars that they have. So with that in mind, I'm even begin to imagine that Elon's going to change the design, bring it back to a standard truck, even with the launch of the Rivian R1T, right? So that came out about a week or so ago. They brought in people to demo it. They were driving it around. Of course, you still can't go pick it up, and nobody's actually taken delivery of theirs yet, just to see it, just to try it out, test it out, that sort of thing. Even with that on the heels of the Cybertruck that's not even here yet, I can't imagine Elon actually changing the design of it. So like I said, if you don't like it before, you're not going to like it now. However, they did leak some videos, and it seemed like a lot of people there were filming this, driving through a parking lot. There are Tesla employees, you can kind of see that there in the background, but driving through this parking lot, one thing that's kind of glaringly noticeable is that there are no handles on this car, right? The Cybertruck has no handles. Somebody asked Elon about it, whether it was press or not, and Elon responded saying that the car will recognize you, and as you present or walk up to the vehicle, it'll open the door for you to get in. That sounds fantastic and great, and I know it worked out good in other vehicles that they've had, and it also worked out bad in some of them. People hated the auto present doors in the Model X. It would often open when you didn't want it to. When you're in the garage, you walk by, it opens up. You're in, parked on the street, it's busy traffic, it opens up for you. Certain things like that you don't want. Some people just want to open the door when they want to open the door. So I'm not sure if they'll be able to change that, make it a setting or something like that, but by the looks of this, it looks like there's no handles at all. So you're not going to have a choice to open it if you need to. They'll work out the bugs, make it work better than it has in the past, but either way, it's definitely one more kind of radical design to throw in the pile that is the Cybertruck. So hopefully more to come on that. Who knows when it's going to launch? It was supposed to be last year, it was supposed to be early this year, it was supposed to be the end of this year. Now it's probably looking at maybe, who knows, the end of 22. I know it was contingent on Giga Austin going online, them kind of recouping and recapturing some of the production delivery delays that they're seeing there, and they just haven't got there yet. So I know he's not focusing on the Cybertruck moving forward, but moving into 2022, who knows? It could be something they put in the beginning. It was also contingent on the 4680 battery. Part of the design, like similarly to the Model S Plaid Plus, is that you needed the 4680 battery to accomplish this. Well, they wanted the Cybertruck to get 500 miles of range. Though it is a tri-motor, they wanted to get 500 miles plus of range. So a lot of that's going to hinge on getting this 4680 battery. Now, we don't have any indication the 4680 battery is in production yet. However, the Tesla employees did talk about it, that they are doing structural battery testing, that they have working prototypes of it, that they're actually using it in a working environment to test it and to stress test it, all that kind of stuff. So that could indicate that it's probably closer on the horizon than it has been in the past, even though it's been well over a year since they launched it at Battery Day of 2020. So, beyond this point, who knows when it's actually going to come. I would say that if you're waiting for a 4680 battery before placing your delivery, you've got 6 months anyway to get it. And once the 4680 battery comes out, he's probably going to raise the price on it again. So I wouldn't use that as a linchpin to place your order to make your, to get that Tesla model, whatever you were looking for. At least not in the moment, not currently. Who knows going forward though? I would be excited for the 4680 battery. I really think it would push Tesla and EVs beyond what you can get in a typical gas vehicle, but who knows when that's actually going to come. And then testing could kind of determine that it's not what they thought it was going to be, though I think that they'll end up putting enough research and design into producing it as something that they want because they've spent so much money on it so far already. But this is just a couple of things that were exciting that kind of came out in the last couple of weeks, last week or so from Tesla. So, let me know in the comments below what you think about that stuff. Let me know if that's gonna, no handles would what make you order your Cybertruck. If you're actually concerned about the delays with the cards, or if you don't mind waiting the 6 months. And then on top of that, the 4680 batteries. Are you waiting for the EV credit and then add a 500-mile range to your vehicle? Let me know. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the videos, everything like that. I hope you guys are taking the opportunity to kind of smile a little bit and enjoy things that are going on and kind of be able to turn it around. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, week, month, and that you're staying safe out there. Thanks for watching, everybody.